these are the questions. Question 1, how long have you been singing? Question 2, do you know your parts? What part do you sing in a choir? If you find yourself in a group singing, which part do you likely sing? Which one do you have people told you, that's your part? And next question is, can you sing more than one part? If yes, state them. All right. Next question is, how many choirs have you been with? Right, list the churches. Okay, one of the reasons why we ask this particular question is to be able to determine your foundation musically, where you have been, and how that has impacted how you perform as a singer now. All right. Okay, so which will take me to the next question. What are the roles that you have played in each of these choirs you have been with? All right. Next question is, who are your favorite artists? Yeah, your favorite artists. They can be local. Your favorite artists can be local, can be foreign, can be spiritual, maybe even secular. What do I mean by favorite artists? Favorite artists are those you cannot do without listening to their music. Okay, it can be one person, it can be two, it can be three, it can be four. It depends on individual flair for music. Okay, so I want to know those you listen to from time to time. One of the unwritten laws of performance is that who you listen to affects the way you sing. Do you understand? It impacts the way you yourself sing. So who you listen to most of the time, and that is why you see some people who have never traveled out of the country can sing, and then you say, "Oh, is that R. Kelly singing?" It's because they have taken their time to listen so much, to R. Kelly or anyone that sounds like R. Kelly. Are you getting what I'm saying? So I need to know your favorite artists and then take it from there. Next question is, do you have a vocal mentor? Do you have a vocal mentor? What do I mean by a vocal mentor? It's like a favorite artist, but it's like your number one favorite artist. But at this point, it's not just about just listening to the person. It's not just about just enjoying the song or the songs of the person. There are artists that the only thing that makes us listen to them repeatedly is because of the messages in their song, the way they write their songs. Are you getting it? The way the songs just connect with us. Okay, but this one, when I say vocal mentor, is somebody that you have just picked. Yes, maybe partially for his songs, for the way he writes and all of that, but most importantly for the way the person sings, in such a way that probably you have even worked at making your voice sound like the person. Who is the person people say you sing like when you sing? Now that can be a vocal mentor. Now this can be a deliberate decision, it can be an unconscious decision, but I want to know if you have such a person. If it's either deliberate, that, oh, I deliberately picked this person because I like the way the person sings, and that's what I've been working on as a singer. I want to have an idea of who the person is. Okay, part of the reasons why I ask this is that sometimes we pick people as vocal mentors whose vocal textures are nothing compared to our own. Secondly, we pick people whose vocal range is so wide, it's wider than our own, and that can be damaging, to your voice if you keep working with that person, and all of that. I think I'm answering some of my list already. This is supposed to be a question, right? Okay, I just need to explain so that by the time you are answering, you can answer appropriately, and then I can respond, appropriately as well. So the next question is, do you play any musical instrument? If yes, which one do you play? How long have you been playing it? If no, for these questions on instruments, are you intending to learn any one? If yes, which one do you want to learn? All right. Again, this question is asked because part of what I do in my sessions with my students that I coach is to provide basic music knowledge. So I want to have an understanding of what knowledge you have musically aside singing. Okay, and if you have not learned anything, we know. Okay, and then we can also give you tips that can take you from where you are to where you should be as a singer. All right. So I will stop this particular video here, and you can answer these questions I've asked you, and then answer them as detailed as possible. This is just a fraction of the questions I asked in my sessions with those I coach. So remember, this is free. Answer them, and then I'll provide coaching tips for you free of charge. Okay, this is AB Cornerstone, your vocal care coach. See you later.